the truth. Welcome to the truth. Welcome to the truth, where the truth don't lie. 3 T's, no lie. Welcome to the truth, where the truth don't lie. Three T's, no lie. Welcome to the truth, where the truth don't lie. 3 T's, no lie. Welcome to the truth, where the truth don't lie. Three T's, no lie. Welcome to the truth. Welcome to the truth. Three T's, no lie. Welcome to the truth. Welcome to the truth. Three. Welcome to the truth. Welcome to the truth.
Welcome to T.D.T. Talk, where we tell you
the damn truth.
Welcome to the truth, where the truth don't lie.
So,
all right, co-host, we good now? Hey, y'all come in the room. I tell you, oh my gosh, we've been on for 5 minutes. We just hadn't been live. Somebody is sipping on that scissor or something's going on. I don't want to make false accusations.
I do apologize. I literally thought that I hit the go live button. We have been talking. My fault. My fault. Go ahead, Sharon. Redo your. It was a beautiful commercial.
Look,
do it one more time.
I'm sitting here trying to let y'all know why I'm giving y'all all this lime green today. It's because I went to Candy Lee Nails in Jacksonville. So Candy, she does my nails, Black owned, lovely, lovely, lovely woman. I really enjoy my time with her. So she got me hooked up with the lime green. This is my gel. Now these are my nails. My nails grow this long. I don't need no tips. This is all me. Okay.
All right.
And I stopped by Ulta because I had a great time in Jacksonville today, treating myself. I got a Juvia's palette. Y'all know Juvia, Zulu. This is Zulu palette. Juvia is Black owned, and that's why I use this makeup. Look at them colors, y'all. Beautiful. So I got on this green and this purple today. So I just figured I'd hit y'all with a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm not hitting you hard. I'm just giving you a little taste test. The lipstick. Ain't it beautiful? By Juvia as well. The packaging. Can you come on?
That's
love
nice. That's
this
real
is a
nice.
matte and it's called Drama Queen. Give y'all a little bit. I'm gonna hit y'all hard on my birthday, like real hard. You're gonna be like, I don't know who that is. Carl, where your co-host at?
Right.
But November 12th. My birthday.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So look, since we doing plugs, hold on, because my sis, she be hooking me up with stuff as we continue to branch out and market T.D.T. But this was something that she just made for me not too long ago.
I
love it. Rated M for melanin, baby. So I'm gonna have this posted. I'm gonna have it posted back here somewhere.
Let me see it one more time. It says something at the bottom I didn't catch. Parental discretion. Owner.
Yes.
What does it say? Viewer discretion advised. Yes. You need that disclaimer on the wall. For real.
I need people to understand.
Yeah. Who we got with us? Y'all give us a shout out in chat. Let us know who we got with us tonight. We're about to get all up in these letters. Give y'all the hydration. Because what, Carl?
Ooh, baby. It needs to quench your thirst. This Sharon, y'all, we got part 2. We got part 2 of A Cold Hope.
I need to get my pen and paper, chat.
Just let that title, like, we have gotten a lot of good letters, anonymous letters sent to us. And the one thing I want to say is thank y'all for these titles. I am living, dying, and being reincarnated for the titles that you guys are giving us in these letters.
Yes, y'all doing it with the titles and the content. Thank y'all for being so anonymously transparent. Okay, because I'm loving living a little piece of y'all lives. Okay.
Man, I'm living vicariously because baby. Woo, some of y'all got some stories.
Some of it I'd be like,
Yeah, so we got another one titled The Big Payback. That one was. I'm very curious about the big payback.
All right.
Yeah, we were supposed to be doing the DLNC officer today, but we finally got part 2 of a cold hoe.
Okay. All right. We're going to do part 2 of Cold Hoe, and we might have another one that we might can throw in there. Let's go ahead and get this started.
Okay. So,
ready.
quick backstory. In Cold Hoe Part 1.
Hold up. We be tripping. Welcome to T.D.T Talk, where we tell you
the damn cold hoe truth. The cold hoe truth.
The cold hoe truth tonight. Look, if we talk about something that potentially triggers you, please let us know. We do have a therapist on staff that you can speak to, and we will ensure confidentiality. We are both therapists, so sometimes we will throw a mental health aspect in there, and we know that can be triggering. So let us know, and we'll get you hooked up.
Yes, that was beautiful. Beautiful. So quick backstory, just in case you missed it, just know you can always go back to the other videos. It was the hydration part 1. In this series that we started, a cold hoe was sent to us anonymously. And in the letter, they were in a relationship with a male. And then the male's brother came into town. And we were calling the female Miss Wop because it was put in the letter that she got that WAP. So, the brother wanted to test it out based on her boyfriend's recollection of their sexual escapades.
Recommendation, if you ask me. But
recommendations, definitely the recommendations. And she ended up sleeping with the brother and was still in a committed relationship with her boyfriend. As the story unfolds, we then find out that there was Mr. Melvin. Melvin now enters the scene.
And he's the uncle.
That's where she left. The
Melvin
uncle or cousin?
Uncle or cousin.
I thought it was the cousin. Cousin.
He can be the cousin. He can be the cousin of her boyfriend and the brother. So we got 3 male family members right now. Let's go. Cold Hoe Part 2.
Cold Hoe Part 2. All right, buckle up. Sharon, there it is. I wanted to see you take a hydration break.
Cheers.
Cheers. Buku. This is brought to you by the design 3 T's No Lie. This is brought to you by my sis, Tiff Designs. I don't know if she got a name yet, but that's what we're going to go by, okay?
All right.
Tiff Designs. The wine is brought to you by Stella Rose. It is the blueberry edition.
I'm still working on the Duplin Black River Red. I'm still working on it.
Oh,
don't be shit. Don't be trying to wine shame me. I'm a busy person. I have to stay focused.
Drink the damn wine. All right. One more sip because this letter is long. First of all, it's lengthy. So y'all buckle up. All right. I'm gonna try to mimic or mock out some of these curse words and these very descriptive words as well.
We have to clean it up a little bit so that they won't block it. Yes, okay.
A little bit. All right. Irresistible was his freaking name. It was Melvin. But I'm just saying. At first, when he came to town, I told Charlie that we would have to slow down because Marvin would notice. Oh, I said Melvin because Marvin would notice. It's Marvin. Because Marvin would notice because I could tell that he was very observant. Of course, Charlie was like, F that. We continue to have relations whenever we could. I mean, I remember that we got down and dirty in the Denny's bathroom, and that's how bad I wanted his man meat.
Now stop right there. So we have to add that Charlie is the boyfriend's brother.
Yes, Charlie is the boyfriend's brother.
And Marvin is the cousin that came in town from Texas or somewhere. Okay.
Yes, from Louisiana. From Louisiana.
Bigger down south, so we love it. All right.
Yeah. All right. She continues with, don't judge me. I was 19 or 20 years old. I don't recall the first time Marvin and I had a conversation that made us start messing around, but I think he was about 3 months in. 3 months in before it started after he had gotten his own place. Messing with Marvin was something totally different than messing with Larry or Charlie. I mean, Marvin had me mesmerized. He made love to me. He handled me differently and said all the right things. He didn't just buy me things and give me money, unlike Larry and Charlie. So let's stop right there, because Sharon, that was one of your things. You wanted to know, was she getting them dineros, that coin?
I'm taking my notes here. Keep going.
All right. Marvin cooked dinner for me, rubbed my feet. We talked about life and our families. We also talked about me telling Larry that him and I had started dealing with one another. I knew I was just talking, and damn well that I couldn't do, because why is people calling me? So sorry. Why is people
Tell
calling
them
me
to get
during
on the show. Tell them they need to join our show right now.
during the show? You calling me and I'm in mid show. Jesus. Okay, sorry. Let me go back. Let me run it back a minute. All right. We also talked about me telling Larry that him and I started dealing with one another. I knew I was just talking, but damn well that I couldn't do that. I knew damn well that I couldn't do that, because what about Charlie? For several weeks, I was getting overly fulfilled from 3 different men. I was on top of the world. Well, at least that's what my dumb behind thought. I got off work one day and called Marvin because I was supposed to be going to his house after work. He didn't answer, so I went to his place to see if maybe he was sleeping or was something wrong. When I pulled up, I seen his car in the driveway, so I went to the door and was about to knock until I heard a woman's voice. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm loving this.
I told, let me take a sip, because y'all, this is good.
Look, I'm listening. I'm playing in my makeup, but I'm listening.
That Biz Naive was laughing and I was enraged. I thought about going ape shit, but I couldn't because I was wrong on so many levels. And what would that look like? I'm at a man's house. I'm supposed to be in a relationship with his cousin, going crazy over some man meat that I wasn't supposed to be freaking on. I left and went to lay under Larry so that he could make me feel better. Of course, he didn't know why I was in my feelings, but he tried to make me feel better. He couldn't freak or orally reduce my hurt feelings. Your girl felt played. The next day while I was working, Marvin was blowing my phone up, but I didn't want to talk to him because all I kept playing in my mind was that he was effing and touching the woman that I heard like he does me. Ooh, I hear some jealousy right there. Oh, okay. I know I shouldn't have even felt that way, but I did. When I got off work, I went to Larry's house and eventually Marvin pulled up. I tried not to even give him eye contact when he came into the house, but it was written all over my face that I felt hurt. Hoes got feelings too.
Who got feelings too?
Hoes got feelings too.
Oh, hoes got feelings too. Okay.
Hoes got feelings too. I didn't want to look at him, so I told Larry that I was going to the store, and I said it loud enough because I knew that Marvin would come so we could talk in person. I sat in the car in the store parking lot for about 20 minutes, and sure enough, Marvin pulled up in the parking lot beside me. He motioned for me to let down my car window. I did, and he told me to get in the car, and I complied. The first thing that he said was he's sorry, but he should have been talking to me and told me that his ex had left before he moved from Louisiana, was saying that she was pregnant and that she wanted to move to Milwaukee so that him and her could raise their child together and be a family. Whew, Jesus, okay. Are you with me, co-host? Are you with me?
I am. Okay.
Okay. So, ex baby family. I was in total shock because he hadn't mentioned shit about no ex. I said to him, so she's here and that's what you want to do? He said that that's what he wanted, or that's what she wanted, but he didn't want to stop messing around with me. I had the nerve to tell him that I didn't want any part of that and I had to stop seeing him so that he could raise his child and have his family. I got out of the car and got in mine and went home. I didn't even want to be around Larry anymore. I was sick and sad. How could that biz naive that just had Marvin eaten out of the crack of her hind parts a week ago be here? Marvin called and called for days, and I went back to doing what the hell I was doing before. I rudely interrupted by that slick talking bastard messing with Larry and Charlie. The whole time, though, I was wishing that I had Marvin in my sheets. I decided to call Marvin just to see how things was going, and he told me good, and that Latasha, that's the girl's name, was going to Louisiana because it was her mother's birthday, and that he would be home for 4 days by himself. All right, you caught up.
I'm caught up.
Okay. I told him that I would come over to see him. I knew that there was going to be a lot of fooling around when I got off work. I went to the pharmacy, picked up some razors so that I could shave that area, and she had protection, some magnums. I went to his home that night at about 8, and I was ready to get the life. Oh, she was ready to get, she was ready to get them walls beat down in that mattress.
Okay.
As soon as I went to the house, he immediately took my dress off and laid me on the couch and ate me until I was shaking and busting all over his face and chest. I took the condom out the box, opened the pack, and slid it down his man meat with her mouth. I got on top of him, and the man meat slid right into glory. I had to close my eyes and just enjoy the initial feel of the man meat. I messed with him that night because I thought it was going to be our last time fooling around. Needless to say, it wasn't. After Latasha came back home from Louisiana, things didn't slow down between Marvin and I. Larry and Charlie, well, things with them went kind of lukewarm. Marvin and I have been creeping and sneaking all the time. One time I had went to Marvin's place when old girl had left to go to work. She was a manager at Burger King. We had started messing around and that man meat was feeling good. We hear a car pull up. It's Tasha's behind. We had to hurry up and get all of our stuff up off the floor, and I had to hide in the closet. She came back because she had forgotten her keys because she had to open the store. She was talking to him and stuff, and I was in the closet praying that this biz night he left so I could finish getting the life drained out of me. After she left, I came out the closet and began to get dressed. I had an epiphany while I was standing in the closet. Like, what the boop am I doing? I'm messing with these cousins, and what the F for? I'm young, I'm smart, and I'm fine. I could have been with only Larry and had a healthy relationship with him, but I was being greedy and doing shit because I knew I could. Long story short, I told Marvin that I couldn't do it anymore and also revealed to him I had been sleeping with Charlie as well. Hold on. I need a sip. Wow.
Oh, that's a twist. Okay.
Wow.
Hmm.
Wow. Okay. He was surprised and acted as though I owed him loyalty when he knew that I was with Larry in the first place. I told Charlie about what happened between Marvin and I, and of course he played victim as well. At that point, the only one I was worried about hurting was Larry, as crazy as it seemed. I couldn't tell Larry in my own words or even explain to him my reason for messing with his brother and cousin. What reason can I possibly have for fooling around with all three of them at the same time? There wasn't any, but I had this friendly punani and I seen what I wanted and I went for it. The three, Larry, Charlie, and Marvin, talked before I could get the chance to tell Larry anything. Ultimately, I had to face all three of the men, and they gave me the choice to decide who I wanted to be with. Even Marvin's no good ass that had a pregnant girlfriend. I chose not to be with anyone because we all had did too much. How could I be able to trust anyone? How would either one of them be able to trust me? I just did not want to live like that. Besides, I was young and I still had life to experience. I walked away from everybody. From what I heard, Marvin and his girl moved back to Louisiana. The other two stayed in Milwaukee doing their thing. And as for me, I moved to Las Vegas with my family.
Wow.
Whew.
I love the short story of it all. I love it. That's but hold on. Let me see.
You got to take a sip. She was cleaning. She was cleansing her soul.
She just cleansed my soul with this whole story. Okay, let's take it from the top. Okay, Marvin. Now, in part one, episode one of Trapped in the Closet, Marvin was the older cousin.
Yes.
To the brothers. Okay. She called him Mr. Irresistible. Now, Marvin had only been there for 3 months, which means he had to be at the cookout. You know, when you knew the town and your family there, y'all be hanging out, kicking it, right? Marvin was at the cookouts. He made the fourth person to play spades with. Like, they finally had enough people at the card table.
That part.
After 3 months, Marvin slid on in there. Now, Marvin being the older cousin means he has experience. What, Carl, what is that saying? Is it the cow that runs down the hill fast, but the bull runs down slow, and the bull is supposed to be the wiser? Well, I messed that all up.
What in the country bumpkin hell slogan is that?
Look, no, because old men will tell you this story. So you got to go slow, because older men go slow and they get what they want, but the younger guys be rushing in, moving all fast, and things don't be working out for them. Somebody know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to find it and post it.
Please, because that's some old country.
Yeah, somebody know what I'm talking about. But in 3 short months, she was having a great and wonderful time juggling all three. I wonder if it was the first cousin, because that's close. 2 brothers and the first. He's going to be the first cousin. 3 brothers and the first cousin. You mean to tell me that they never had this conversation about this girl that they've been messing with this WAP? Like, guys talk. I'm sorry. They had that conversation.
But you got to think. Most guys are going to talk if they don't know that they're sleeping with the same girl. But both of Marvin and Charlie knew she was in a relationship with their brother or cousin. So they wasn't going to have that conversation.
Oh, dang. Okay, so look. Marvin out here pimping, right? Because he got the baby mama and everything going on. My thing is this, okay? Hoes can have feelings. You can have feelings, but you cannot catch feelings, okay? Either you are in the game as a willing participant or you're not. The rules don't change just because Marvin gave you some of that old man good. Okay. Old men know how to finesse you. They know how to take care of you. They know the little bit of extra to do, especially if you are a young girl. They ain't got to do much, but they know that little bit of extra to do. Oh, I'm going to pay your little $50 cell phone bill. We think you're doing something. You don't pay my little $50 cell phone bill because it ain't little to me. You know, oh, I'm going to buy you an outfit. I'm going to take you to the mall. I'm going to give you $100 to go spend at the mall. Come on. Fast forward to 40, you know that you got that ain't much, boo. But at 19, 20, I get it. So he was doing the enough of the extra stuff to keep her attention. Plus, he's experienced. He's experienced. So he is going to know he probably only makes love. He ain't got to love you, but he probably makes love to every single woman because he's experienced. So it feels like love. You know. I don't know how the family members did not figure this out at all, but I think she just enjoyed the sneaking around of it all because of the thrill of it. That had to be thrilling to juggle these three dudes who had to be close. They were close. We know they were close because she told us about times when they hung out. And I think, just to wrap it all up, what happened, and this is what happened in the closet. She in the closet. What was the girl named? Takesha? Aisha?
Letitia.
Letitia came back home, okay? And she done ran up and got trapped in that closet for real. While she was in that closet, she said she had an epiphany. What had happened was, while she was in that closet, she realized that she is this close to an ass whooping. Okay?
Or dishing out an ass. No, because the girl was pregnant. So I feel like Miss Wop had morals because she knew she was pregnant.
Let me tell you, I know plenty of hood chicks who pregnant, wear Barham shoes, and will whoop your tail, pregnant or not, especially in a closet. Okay? You in my closet. She was going to get that ass. She knew, based on how Letitia whoever was talking to Marvin, based on her tone, something Letitia said to Marvin made her think while she was in that closet that there's a strong possibility I might get my ass whooped by this pregnant woman tonight.
Let me just leave.
I think that was the epiphany. Okay, now look, I'm having fun, but this is going just a little too far because I'm probably in this closet butt ass naked. She gonna drag me outside, embarrass the hell out of me. You know,
women love doing that. Women love embarrassing.
She gonna drag you outside, buy your hair naked. And she was gonna tear that tail up, pregnant or not. But there was something in Letitia's tone that gave her that clue, and that epiphany happened. While she was in the closet. That's just my theory, because I can't think of nothing else that would stop you from wanting to be in that situation. Because that had to be super thrilling, being in the closet and she right there and she don't know. I could see if you were in it for the thrill that you would want to do more of that and have more risky type situations where you could potentially get caught. You wouldn't have an epiphany. You'd want more of that. That would have made those endorphins go off even more if that's what it was. That epiphany was, I might be in danger.
See, but I kind of get the opposite. I feel like, as we know, endorphins is the pleasure center. So the pleasure center, it gets the juices marinating and flowing and all of that. But there's a difference between the possibility of being caught and 3-4 seconds away from being caught. Like, I feel like that kind of transitions it to a different playing field. At first, the thrill was, ooh, someone could walk in. You could have been wetter than the Niagara. But the moment Latasha walked in, no, this ain't fun no more. No, this is too close to home. This hoe was supposed to be gone.
What made it not fun anymore, though?
The fact that what I thought was the sneaking around part that potential of the person actually being there because they're boyfriend and girlfriend. So she can come back home at any time. That thrill of, ooh, we could potentially get caught because she's at work and your ass pop the hell back up. This ain't fun no more. Because somebody gonna get their ass whooped. It's either gonna be me or you.
I mean, that's all I could think of.
Miss Gray said, if this girl was bold enough to be fucking these dudes, do you think she was concerned about getting her ass whooped? Let's be real.
Yeah,
And
I think she was.
you think she was? I don't think she. I think she gave it.
In that moment. I think in that moment.
Okay, in that moment.
She hadn't thought about it until that moment in the closet. That was the furthest thing from her mind.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we all have that glimpse of, I may lose this, but I'm gonna beat your ass until I do.
She did not care about Larry nor Charlie. So why would she stop? I mean, she could have stopped messing around with him and just solely messed around with Marvin. But what would make her have this whole confession thing? She's spilling her whole soul. This epiphany that she had in the closet was real strong.
But it could have also been the change of time. What you once considered fun is now, this ain't it. And she said she was 19 or 20. So that just
not fun anymore in that moment.
It was too real. This wasn't just sex anymore. Like, this is some real deal.
Be in the closet. Be in the closet while my man there. Both of y'all catching it.
Yeah, I just
be in the closet if you want to. I think any woman know if she gets caught in the closet, I'm sorry. If I open the closet door and I see a naked woman standing in my closet, first thing, I'm not going to be like, oh my gosh, there's a naked woman in my closet. That's not how it's going down. Okay. So I'm sorry.
See, and I feel as a dude, to be coming to my girl house or going to my house and my girl is there and I feel like, especially if sex was in the air, I feel like your spidey senses is tingling.
Apparently not.
And so their house had to smell like Febreze and wonderfulness because there was no aroma. But my thing is, I don't know what I would do if I was in that predicament. If I was walking in and there was a mother lover in my closet.
So if you opened the closet and saw somebody inside, you don't know what you
I
do.
seen Yo Johnson just swinging there and you looking at me, I don't know what I do.
Okay, I have a very clear picture of what I would do.
And see, my picture is 5 to 10, and I don't like them years. I don't like the numbers.
You're inside my home. You're inside my home.
But how can you argue a murder? How can you argue a murder with a naked individual?
You cannot. You don't have to murder anyone. Okay, you're in my home. I can tap that ass. You're in my house.
True. I just
You're trespassing. Okay. Well, Coho, you know, she got a conscience in the closet. She played confessions. What was really mature of the guys and very strange as well was that they gave her a choice. Miss Wap, I want to give her like a certificate. I want to give her a crown. I want to give her a sash that says Miss Wap of whatever year this was, because apparently she put it down the way that nobody else could, because these 3 family members and this had been months at this point, probably a year.
I would say well over a year. Over.
And at this point, they gave her a choice to choose between them. That was the most shocking part of the whole story for me.
That would have been one awkward ass family reunion. I ain't gonna lie.
What Miss Gray said? How you know you gonna win though? Just because she in y'all closet. If a woman messing with a man in a place knowing that he has a woman, maybe she ready for whatever happens. She better be. That's all I got to say. Because you in my house.
That's the part that would scare me. Because in my head, if this hoe pick up a hanger in the closet, a 2x4 in the closet, a
You don't
brick
know what
in the
you got in
closet.
your own closet. You don't know
No,
what's in your own closet.
you
I'm
may have
tearing that
forgot.
whole gonna be wrapped around your goddamn on neck. Everything I know, everything that's in my closet. Okay, all the boxes of high heels about to go upside your head. You don't know what's in my closet. I know what's in there. That
But
gun
I
on the
feel like in that moment, logic is out the window because to see now you got to think, Miss
instinct
Watt.
adrenaline is what's gonna happen.
Okay, but even
Some
with
people
that,
are just on set and ready, and some people are not. She knew what she was messing around with Marvin. She done did it before. She done had to fight somebody in the house before. She wasn't. She used to it.
but I'm just saying, adrenaline mixed with fear, mixed with shock, mixed with oh my, I feel like it's a lot of variables up in
She
there.
would not be shocked. She used to it. This is how Marvin rolls. She used to it.
I ain't talking.
She probably
That's
knew
a
the girl was
shocker.
in there. She probably knew somebody was in the house. She just didn't even care.
Now that would be a twist.
Who knows?
That would have been a twist. Ooh, that'd have been a good twist.
We ain't stupid. We know when y'all be doing something. Sometimes we just don't fucking care. Somebody else dealing with your stupid ass in this moment. I don't have to, but you know.
I don't gotta do it.
All right, Carl. What else you got on this letter? Because I want to get into the next one before our time is up.
I just want to say thank you for writing this. It was a lot of twists. I was a lot of twists in this whole situation. So like, I don't want to come off like I'm mad at Miss Wap and not the dudes, because that's where I want to focus a little bit on, because the dudes, if y'all knew, and that just lets you know how grimy people can be in life. And they say blood is thicker than water, and that's not always true, because Charlie knew his brother was with Miss Wap. The only person that was kind of out of the loop of everything would have been Marvin and Charlie, but Marvin knew that she was with, his cousin Larry. So my thing is, like, and it's a really bad term, but like people call it sloppy seconds, and some people get a thrill on that, like knowing you're doing better than the person that they're attached to. Like, dudes is trifling too. Like, so I get Miss Wap. She titled it right, in my opinion, a cold hoe. But let's talk about them dudes, brother mans, y'all, like that. That's a killer. Someone that can look you in your face and kiki, knowing that your girlfriend's aromas is all on his beard and mustache and body.
I'm sure he showered. Hopefully.
But when you look at her like, I could hurt your feelings, bruh, because I know what your girl tastes like. Like, bro, that would be some fighting. I'll be like, you know what now? What was that we knew?
I don't know. The fact that they all came together at the end and gave her the option to choose. I mean, I don't know.
It's maturity. But I still feel like them dudes was kind of faulty for that. Like, and that's your people. That's people that you're supposed to love. That's all I'm saying.
I would like to say that hats off to Miss Wap for being confident enough to be sexually free. So many of us are not. Who cares? I'm going to put aside who she was sexually free with. But I mean, 3 different ones a week. I don't know how many times a week. She had to be completely stress-free. She was just living her life, doing her thing. I cannot fault any woman for being confident enough to explore their sexual appetite.
I love it.
She wasn't married. She wasn't breaking any laws. They were all willing participants.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, if you gonna be a hoe, be the best hoe you can be.
She gets
That's all I'm saying.
a sash, a crown, and some flowers from me.
But I just feel like even in the midst of all of this, you could, like, as much as we want to say, like, I'm a thug, I'm about my stuff, like, I don't care, I ain't gonna catch no feelings. That lets you know that a person got, you can feel you the baddest motherfucker in the world, but you still got feelings.
Well, he touched another side. He touched another side of her. So he didn't just touch the physical side. He touched the mental and the emotional side. So
that's a combination.
That's how she
got that's the combination, bro.
Yeah.
Because my feelings was hurt, and I wasn't even the one creeping at all. Not even remotely.
Bless her. So thank you, Miss Anonymous, for part 2, because I had to know how this turned out with Marvin. I thought Marvin was going to come in and like blow up everybody's spot. I did not know Marvin was going to come and join in, right? So what a wonderful twist.
Y'all, I live for these comments.
Look,
they should have had an orgy and made it real fun.
Look, Miss Gray, I'm with you on that.
That is the true definition of a spit roast.
That's what they was doing anyway. I'm surprised. I'm surprised when she came and told them all that that's not what happened.
Because I would have been like, look, before I choose, I just say we all get naked real quick, and whoever can make me tap out.
I'm gonna need to make sure of my decision, so I might need the taste test.
I need to thoroughly examine all of your skills, all of them, at this moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to audition. Like, give me your best right now, and we gonna
now,
because clearly she's in control of that. Hats off to you.
If you explode and reach that limit in under 5 minutes, you're disqualified. No readings.
And you out. Larry ass would have been out first.
That's what I feel. I feel like Larry was. He was
like the safe simp. There was something safe about him, but something kind of simp-ish about him. Because
he was just a gentle person. He was just, familiarity. It was that comfort.
Yeah, it was
all right, so look,
comfortable. Yeah.
I got one more.
We gonna have time. We ain't gonna have time to get to another one because we ain't gonna be able to clown like we like to.
Because baby.
Okay, look, you want to read it and we come back to it next week.
Boom, let's do that.
All right.
So this one is titled The Big Payback.
Oh, The Big Payback.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I slept with 3 women I have worked with and got my man meat orally pleasured by another. To protect their names, I'll be using, you said what? So that's 4.
Okay.
4. I'll be using different names. The first was unexpected, where she texted me out of the blue if we could mess around. I thought it was a setup, so I turned it down. Then she sent me a pic with her face in it, so we was messing around for a while to the point where she gave me a key to her house. I told her I stopped by her house, but had to leave because I was late for work. She found out that I lied and kicked me to the curb. So that's the first one, kicked him to the curb. The other two was friends. The other 2 were friends before freaking with me before messing with them. Kate was the second chick that I messed with at my job, and she was in a full relationship while we were married. Hold on. Kate was the second chick I slept with at the job. We was in a full relationship. Excuse me. They were in a full relationship while they both were married.
Oh, okay.
One day, she just stopped wanting to come over and avoided me at the job. So I stopped her one day and she said she was messing with someone else. So I got petty and slept with her friend. One day, Kate asked me to come over, and I couldn't because my wife wouldn't go to sleep. The next couple of days, she asked me again, and I said I'm messing with her friend, and she flipped. Fast forward 6 months later, I found out she had herpes the night after she invited me over. So I went, and the first thing she asked me was, why did I sleep with her friend? And I said, because you gave that punani away. She was in panties and a t-shirt. She and I came close to fooling around, but her friend had the best action, and I wasn't going to leave the good punani for tainted punani. The question posed is, am I wrong for wanting to venture out from time to time?
Dang it. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. The question was, am I wrong?
Am I wrong
for wanting to step out from time to time?
From time to time.
Okay.
Look, and just a public service announcement, because when we get these letters, I pull them up and I put them in Word so I can read them to y'all live. But baby, this is a public service announcement. None of this shit is me. I swear for God, none of this is me. I will show you the email, but we'll cover the name. It ain't me. This is not me.
Please, no, sir. Not me. Not me.
I just want to let that be known.
This one has STDs. Y'all, look, be safe. Be safe and wrap it up. You out here wilding out, even if you're not, if you don't want a child or a disease, please be safe and wrap it up. That's my little PSA. Carl, I cannot wait to get all up into this one next week. The big payback. Put that on the flyer for the hydration part 4 for next week.
The big payback. Right. Yes.
Look, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Co-host, you got anything to say to take us out?
Please tune in next week as we dissect yet another letter. Hell no, I got nothing to say. Tell your friends. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Yes. Let some other lovers know that you appreciate us coming at this time of night, because we love what we do and we like having fun, and just know that we'll get back to some serious things, but y'all, we did about 7 months of seriousness.
We did 7. That's yeah. So
7 months.
I completely agree. So while we are, enjoying the hydration, these anonymous letters and having some fun with it, we enjoy the conversation with you all. So please, we enjoy engaging with y'all and y'all giving us different opinions. So Miss Gray, thank you for engaging with us tonight. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see y'all next week.
Welcome to the truth. Welcome to the truth. Welcome to the truth, where the truth don't lie. 3 T's, no lie.
Thank you. Tune in next week. Same black channel, same black host, and we'll holler at you at the same black time. Bye.
Bye.
Right.